Hi, so this is like my umpteenth time trying to attempt this video, so this is it, mistakes and all. Um, for me, I'm going to talk about the vegetarian 30-day challenge that I've been doing and, the things that have happened. 30 days haven't been up, so I'm still on it. I think it's like 4 days to go. My 30 days will end on July 10th. Um, as far as eating meat, I've done it 4 times. I'm not counting the tuna. No. Because I realize, a lot of people don't count fish as meat. Not to say that. So, if you do count fish as meat, then it's been 5 times. The tuna, though, I'm not counting. I just, I'm just not. I don't think fish is what people think of as meat when we think of meat. Uh, it, it, but I'm not going to eat a lot of fish because I don't really like a lot of fish. So, however, putting the fish aside, I had meat 4 times. Twice was on purpose, and 2 times was actually by accident. You say, how do you eat meat by accident? It happens. It does. The first time I ate meat was at Wendy's. It was a burger. It was a week after I had been doing this, and I was tired. And I realized why I was tired. It had nothing to do with protein, because as vegetarians, one of the myths that I heard and had seen and what have you was that we don't get I'm starting to identify as a vegetarian. Vegetarians don't get enough protein. Well, that's a myth. If you're eating a well-balanced, well-rounded diet, even if you're not, you're going to get enough protein. Now, if you're a vegan, that's a different story. But as a vegetarian who eats fish, who eats cheese, dairy, and eggs, and I know a vegetarian who eats fish is called a pescatarian, but bear with me. um, you get enough protein. Protein's not the issue. What the issue is B12 vitamins. I did enough research and I realized, oh, he's hot. I did enough research and B12. And I'm going to go on a quick tangent. When I say I did research, I want to tell everyone that my degree is in liberal studies. I was 3 courses away from being a historian, to having a history degree. And but I'm a practical person, so I didn't quite go into history and the field. But I was 3 courses away. So my training is in history. And if you're a history major or if you've had training in history, you have to do copious amounts of research. You can't just rely on one source. So when I say I've done my research, I'm not relying on the first site that pops up from a Google search. I'm not relying from just a Google search. I'm not relying from just YouTube. I'm not relying from just the magazines. I'm relying on as much information as I can get. Incredible information. That's another thing about my degree, or my training in history, being able to see what's credible and what's not. So the issue that vegetarians have, especially vegans, is B12 vitamins, because we don't make B12. Now, some of you might argue with me, but that's not what I've seen. That's not the research that has happened and been done and what have you. So B12 vitamins are an issue, and that's what I think was wrong with me the first week I ate meat on purpose. The second week, I had gotten this frozen food dinner that I thought was vegetarian. It looked like the one that I had gotten before. It was real quick, and I ended up getting one that had meat in it. Halfway through, I realized there was meat in it. I didn't finish it. I threw it away, and I ate something else. So I've been eating a lot of hummus. So I ate something else. So I didn't finish it, and it wasn't a lot of meat, but midway through I was like, just a little chewy. Uh, but there was that. So then the third time I had meat, again it was accidental. I was at Tin Drum and I ordered pad thai with tofu, and I bit into it, and I swear there was chicken in there. So I really went and got picked through the pad thai noodles and got as much as the chicken that I could get that I could see. I wasn't gonna throw it away because look, the frozen food with dinner was like less than $3. The pad thai from Tin Drum was like 7 plus. No, so no, I wasn't. No, I was like, no, I have to finish this. But it wasn't a lot. I mean, maybe like the equivalent of half of a nugget. So that's not a lot. And then on 4th of July, I had a hamburger. And I think that was nostalgia. I don't really think that had anything to do with nutrition or dietary needs. I think, on 4th of July, we have hamburgers, we have hot dogs, we have, barbecue chicken or what have you. Wherever you come from, there's at least some meat, but mostly hamburgers and hot dogs. And I felt like I wanted a hamburger and a hot dog. Well, I didn't get a hot dog, but I got a hamburger and some chicken nuggets. So I'm not necessarily proud of that, but it happened. So I'm probably going to continue this diet. I think for me, it's not even just about, it's not necessarily about animal rights. I'm wearing a leather belt. It's not about, you know, it's about health, but it's not all, but I'm not saying that everything that you eat that's vegetarian is healthy. I'm not stupid. But it's about health, and I knew that it was either meat or sweets, sugar. I had to give up one. The genetics that I have, the things that I have to deal with genetically, from both my dad's side and my mom's side, it's tough. It's a long video. I don't really care. If you watch it, you watch it. You don't, you don't. I'm gonna end that now, but yeah. So that was my little thing, and well, see you later.